Linear definition of linear PDE. Consider a PDE of the form f of xyz p comma q equal to 0. This is taken as equation 1. If this is linear in p and q, then equation 1 is called a linear PDE of first order. A PDE which is not linear is known as non-linear PDE. To check whether the given PDE is linear or non-linear, we must remember 2 points. First one, whenever p comma q appears in the given PDE, the powers of p comma q must be equal to 1. That is the first point. Second point is p comma q does not appear together in the same term. If the given PDE satisfies these two conditions, then the PDE is called as linear, otherwise that is called as non-linear. Consider the example 1. Here the power of p is 1 and the power of q is 1, and p comma q does not appear in the same term, as it is a linear PDE. In the second example, the power of p is 1, the power of q is 1, and p comma q appears in the same term, as it is a non-linear PDE. In the third term, the power of p is 2, which is not equal to 1, as it is a non-linear PDE. In the fourth term, the power of p is 1 and the power of q is 1, and p comma q does not appear in the same term, as it is a linear PDE. We need not consider powers of x and y. We only consider powers of p and q. Complete solution. Any function f of x, y, z, comma a, comma b equal to 0, involving two arbitrary constants a and b, and satisfying the partial differential equation f of x, y, z, p, q equal to 0 is known as complete solution or complete integral or primitive. General solution of the PDE f of x, y, z, p, q equal to 0 is any arbitrary function f of specific functions u, comma v as f of u v equal to 0 satisfies the partial differential equation 1. Here u v are known functions of x, y, z. What is the difference between complete solution and general solution? In case of complete solution, the given solution contains the arbitrary constants a and b. In case of general solution, the solution of the PDE contains arbitrary function f. First one, z equal to ax plus 1 minus a into y plus c is the solution of p plus q equal to 0. This solution is called as the complete solution. Why? Because the solution of the PDE contains the arbitrary constants a, comma c. In the example 2, f of x square plus y square minus z square, comma x plus y plus z equal to 0 is the solution of the given PDE, but this solution is called the general solution. Why? Because in its solution it contains the arbitrary function f, hence it is called the general solution. So if the solution of the PDE contains the arbitrary constants, then the solution is called as the complete solution. If the solution of the PDE contains arbitrary function, then the solution is called as general solution. Lagrange's linear equation. The partial differential equation of the form capital P into small p plus capital Q into small q equal to r, where p equal to dou small z by dou small x, q equal to dou z by dou y. Capital P, capital Q are functions of x, y, z. Then this form is called as the Lagrange's linear partial differential equation of first order. Working rule to solve Lagrange's partial differential equation. In the first step, we find the values of capital P, capital Q, capital R by comparing the given PDE with capital P into small p plus capital Q into small q equal to capital R. Here capital P is nothing but the quotient of small p, capital Q is nothing but the quotient of small q, capital R is nothing but the RHS of the given PDE. That means in the first step we write the values of P, Q, capital R. In the second step, we consider the Lagrange's subsidiary equations or auxiliary equations as dx by capital P equal to dy by capital Q equal to dz by capital R. Here dx by P is called as first fraction, dy by Q is called as second fraction, dz by R is called as third fraction. In step 3, find two linearly independent solutions v of xyz equal to c1 and v of xyz equal to c2, either by using method of grouping or by using method of multipliers. After finding two linearly independent solutions u and v, we write the general solution f of u comma v equal to 0, where f is an arbitrary function. In example 1, z equal to in example 1, z equal to ax plus 1 minus a into y plus c is the solution of the PDE. Here the solution is called as the complete solution. Why? Because the solution contains the arbitrary constants a and c. In the second example, f of x square plus y square minus z square comma xy plus z equal to 0 is the solution of the given PDE. In this second example, we call the solution as the general solution. Why? Because the solution contains the arbitrary function f.